What's good on my Ruthless Addicts? It is your girl Ticket to Shun, and I got a story to tell. This one is entitled Dear Mama, and it stars our guy, Blue Kimble, and we also know this queen as Hattie, but her real name is Patrice Lovely, okay? Now, here's the synopsis, you guys. A woman dating the man of her dreams finds her life turned upside down when she meets her worst nightmare, his mother, who is determined to get rid of her by any means necessary. Listen, before I get started, you guys, I just got to let y'all know, be careful of those mama boys. It's those mama's boys, it's not quite what it seems. So, anyway, when we're introduced to Blue Kimble's character by the name of Mason, he is displaying OCD to the 10th degree. So he's continually washing his hands. He's continually setting up the spices, in his cabinet, organize them. If there's a little pinch of anything, any kind of smut on the counter, he's wiping it off. He's wiping it off. He even strategically walks up the stairs. Now, I'm not clowning people with OCD because I have a touch of OCD myself, and I'm not embarrassed to say it. But anyway, you guys, he displays his OCD to the fullest in this film. Now, his girlfriend or fiance, who walks into the room by the name of Kayla, she is the total opposite of who Mason is. Mason likes things to be clean. Kayla leaves a mess everywhere she goes. So Mason comes back downstairs and he sees the mess. Now she wants to automatically hug him, but he is automatically drawn to the mess that Kayla has made in the kitchen. And so he's wiping down the tables and the counter and everything and just cleaning everything right back up just as good as he had it. And he tells her, we're gonna go see mama, but before we go, do you want me to rub your neck? Because apparently she was having some type of neck issues. And she said, well, I stretched it out pretty good, so I should be okay. He was like, no, we need to make sure this is done before we go, go see mama for Mother's Day. Now, y'all, when they arrive at the house, oh, before they even get to the house, Mason receives a phone call from Mama, and Mama's just asking, "Are you taking your medication? Are you doing okay? Are you this?" So we looking like what medicine? Just like Kayla was looking what medicine, and then he shrugs it off and says, "Oh, she's just talking, making sure that I'm taking my vitamins." Okay, so then Kayla and Mason arrive at this big, beautiful mansion where Mama is found. She is not very receptive to Kayla being at their home. And before Mason even lets Kayla out the car, he tells Kayla, "Let me give me your wedding ring, and I'm gonna go into the house first and talk to Mama, and then you can come in, or I'll let you know when to come in." And Kayla is like, all of this just seems strange to her. So anyway, you guys, Mason goes in and talks to Mama. Mama is, "What you doing here, Mason?" Like she didn't even know he was coming. "Oh, Mama, I told you I was coming to spend Mother's Day with you." And so anyway, Kayla decides to walk up the stairs, and Mama's like, "Who is this?" And he tells her, "Mama, I told you this is Kayla," so on and so forth, just trying to get Mama to feel comfortable to allow Kayla into the home. Well, Kayla is like, if it's a problem, I can go to a hotel. Y'all, she should have went to that hotel. But anyway, if it's a problem, I can go to the hotel. And Mama is like, she's like, okay, go to the hotel. She really did not want her there at the house. So anyway, Mason comes back and says that, hey, Kayla can stay. She's just gonna stay downstairs in the basement. Now, literally in the basement, Mama has these old baby dolls looking creepy as I don't know what. The room is not completely put together, but hey, it's a bed and you're still in the house with Mason, so she thought. So anyway, after dinner, now the dinner was strange in itself because not only did Mason cook Mama a spectacular dinner, but Mason begins to slice Mom's steak and putting a steak in her mouth, like feeding her as if she's some child or if she's his woman. Just creepy, y'all. So anyway, he feeds Mama, and Kayla is like, I don't even eat this well done steak, or do I like broccoli? He's like, well, I can fix you something else. If you want something. Kayla's just like over it. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go. Get myself together, go to bed. Kayla then, okay, Mama brings Kayla towels. So later, a little bit later, Mason actually goes into the room to talk to Kayla, and Kayla's like, why can't you just stay down here in the room with me? But Mason is, no, I can't. So Mason goes upstairs. Kayla is getting ready to go and take her shower, but instead of going straight to the shower, she goes and veers off, walking around, and ends up in Mama's doors, where she hears Mama talking to Mason. Why what you doing here, and why'd you bring the girl here, and just asking all kind of questions. Well, she makes a mistake and pushes the door open, and Mason is down there giving Mama a full body massage, and Mama's just like, Mason, like she's sitting there kind of taking it a little bit. Well, y'all, fast forward to the entire Mama poisons Kayla. Mama is trying to get Kayla out of that house. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up because the movie is absolutely good. You got to watch the rest of it for yourself. But Mama tries to get Kayla out of the house because Mason has killed his other girlfriend. Not only did his other girlfriend go missing and get killed, but he also killed his father, who, according to Mason, was not treating Mama right. So Mason, in actuality, was trying to get in the bed with Mama. Y'all be careful of those mama's boys. I love a mama boy, but when it get creepy like this, yeah. Mason was trying to get in the bed with Mama. Mama was shrugging off all his shenanigans. The only reason he went with Kayla was so that he could get in the house to show Mama, hey, I'm doing better. I'm different. I've changed. And he had not changed. It was just a way to get into the house because Mama wasn't going to let him in. Now, Mama unfortunately had to end up shooting her baby boy because not only did her baby boy try to choke her out and drown her in the swimming pool, but he also tried to drown and or choke and unalive Kayla. So Mason was out of control, y'all. Mason had lost his mind. And the beginning of the story, y'all, it takes place where Mona Young, who, famous for Love and Hip Hop, creating all those shows, she's the sort of the narrator of this story. And she's talking to a mom who literally had the same issues with her son. He always wants to be under her. He's always, just trying to be around Mama so much. And this show, y'all, this thing was so crazy. But come to find out, this is actually this thing that that Mason has for his mama, this love that he has for his mama, is actually called the Oedipus complex. And of course, y'all, I had to Google to see what it meant. But it's the complex of emotions aroused in a young child, typically around the age of 4, by an unconscious sexual desire for the parent of the opposite sex and wish to exclude the parent of the same sex. So, y'all, Mason was in love with his mama. Nobody was good enough for his mama. Killed his own father because he loved his mama. Y'all, shout out to Blue Kimble. I'm gonna give this man a round of applause. Shout out to Blue Kimble. He has shown me that crazy. He can really be crazy. He can really play crazy. I absolutely love this film. I suggest you guys head over to BET Plus. It's streaming right now. Dear Mama, I Got a Story to Tell, available now on BET Plus. Y'all make sure you guys check it out. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and you guys stay ruthless.